back to the Let's Face It podcast. I am your host, Rachel Anita Kama Kawaida. You can call me Anita anytime, anywhere, baby. I'm so happy, so excited to have you guys here. You just don't know. I'm close to like 100 subscribers on YouTube, and as much as I don't pride myself in such things, I'm so excited that about 100 of you really want to keep up with my content and my craziness, and I'm so happy for that. So welcome back to my space where we share in common issues that anybody, I guess the younger generation, can associate with, and what we go through together. We work through our emotions together, and kama kawaida, my DMs are always open, the comment section is always open, and feel free to engage with me. I'm so happy to have you guys. Welcome, and I love you lots. So let's face it today. Today I want to talk about this body and other stories. So if you're anyone, if you don't have any issues with your body, I have to say you're the best person I've ever met, and I would really aspire to be like you one day when I grow up, to be so confident in my skin and who am I in my, Diana Ross moment here and everything else in between. So I'm going to start off this episode with a quote that says, it by Karen Cardwell. It says, in a society that profits from your self-doubt, liking yourself is a rebellious act. And I want to agree. We live in a society where everything is just controlled by everyone, and there's so much fake going on, you don't even know what's real in between, So confidence, happiness, and living each day to the fullest basically boils down to how we feel about ourselves. How when you walk, guys, I always say this, when you walk into the room, you own the room. When you talk, how you walk, how you smell, how everything about you just oozes confidence. And that boils down to what you feel and what you think about yourself, right? How we talk to ourselves when we're alone, when you wake up in the morning, how do you feel about yourself? When you what else? When you look at yourself in the mirror, what do you see? Do you see a beautiful person, or do you go about just saying, oh my god, I hate this, oh my god, I hate this? And it's not a good thing, because at the end of the day, we do judge ourselves before we're judged by anyone else, and that really sucks, because we should be the person who gives ourselves the most grace that we do expect or do willingly give to others. And I hope you get what I mean by that, all right? So I know as women, we all have insecurities. Like I meet, we all have insecurities. We're not gonna lie. So you meet someone, they have the perfect silhouette, they have the perfect hair, perfect smile, everything. Then the girl is like, I don't like my ankles. I'm like, you don't like your ankles? Like you've looked at yourself from top to bottom, madam, and you've looked for something wrong, something to say, no, I don't like this, and you've realized it's your ankles. Oh boy, you probably do have a problem and you should get checked. But anyway, we all have that. I have my insecurities. My friends have the insecurities. Every woman I know has an insecurity. And it is okay, because that means we are my village people have decided to do a thing. But anyway, this shows that we are conscious, and we are at a place where we fully know who we are and what we are all about. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing to know your strengths and your weaknesses and what works for you and what doesn't work for you. But never let the society's perception of beauty make you doubt your own. And again, beautiful is not a size. My friend, there are people out here who are stunting. They're like size 24. Someone is a size 2 and doesn't like how they look. Someone is a size 12, they don't like how they look. Someone else is a size 12 and they're stunning and they're fantastic. And I love that for women. I always say, I love it when, as women, you go out there and we own the room. When you walk in, your confidence, your smile exudes. It makes everyone know who you are and why you are there. So everyone has their downside from time to time. Everyone does, and I can't lie. Me, myself, I have had my downside. But the problem is sitting in that position for too long. Like someone said, is it Angela Bassett who did that thing? No. Someone said, when you sit in shit for too long, it stops smelling. So when you continuously criticize yourself, critique yourself, you don't compliment yourself for the bravery you've had, for the hard work you're putting in, your mind takes that. And if you continually tell yourself, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm this and that, guess what? Your body will pick it and you will be seeing yourself and wondering what's wrong with me. It's because you've told yourself you're ugly and you're not happy. If there's an actual issue with how you feel about yourself or how you perceive yourself, talk to someone, go to therapy, make steps towards what you need. If it's working out, eating clean, like I always say, input will always equate out. Okay, not all the time, but what you put in is probably what you will get out, or more of that. So if you don't like everything, make sure you like, spruce it up, change your colors, change your wardrobe, love this, hang out with people who make you feel good, honey, because you are perfect, you are beautiful. Okay. And you know the funny thing about life, funny thing about life, we always think the best is yet to come. We forget that, like, today, in this moment, you are living the dream you had like 10 years ago, or 15 years ago, but you don't realize you're in that future that you wanted. So you take so much time complaining and complaining, and what and that, yet you literally are living in the pristine moment you've prayed for. So it doesn't matter what size you are, whether you're size 0, size 2, size 8. At the end of the day, how you feel about yourself, how you go out there and present yourself, should always be top tier. Let nobody tell you shit about yourself, because no one was there with you when you were born except your mom. But either way, even then, you should always be comfortable in your skin with how you look and how you feel. Okay, I'll talk about myself. For example, I'm obviously at a stage where I've gained a ton of weight and I look really different from how I was looking 2 years ago. And I look back at the times I thought I was fat and I just laugh, because I'm like, eh. So, but that does not stop me from showing up and showing out. It does not stop me from being happy at it because of this and that. Weight will come and go, let me tell you. People get sick. People, like, look at what your body does for you. I can talk, you can hear me, I can see, I can touch, I can feel, I can give you guys all my emotions. It does not just come like that. Okay? And when I came to realize, because my partner is one of those people, again, the way I am with some things is the way he uses some things. And it really helps when you have someone who encourages you every day, tells you you're beautiful. As much as, yes, words of affirmation is not my main love language, but I love the fact that I am still appreciated, valued, and deemed worthy. Whether or not I have gained 10, 20 pounds, it still doesn't matter, because deep inside I'm still the same person. And it sucks because when my partner can see this, but I can't, and it happens, and I'm not here preaching water and drinking wine. I do have insecurities. It's just that I can say it, you can't. It's so funny. And I'm proud of myself. When I walk into a room, I'm proud of myself. If I've gained weight, it's okay, it's fine. It's Everyone has their ups and downs, and it's totally okay. At the end of the day, just like my possessions, my bank account do not define me. You better know the number on the weighing scale is not going to define me either. And I am okay with that. Okay. So why does body positivity matter? Body positivity matters because how you perceive yourself is how you carry yourself, and how at the end of the day how you will be. Okay. Our bodies continue to change. They continue to change, and you cannot predict tomorrow. Our bodies, sometimes they really do, what's the word? What Peter Judas did to Jesus. They do betray us. I really had to go to that context to get the word betray. They really do betray us. You know, you can get sick, lose a ton of weight. You can just get sick again and gain a ton of weight. You can lose your arm, you can lose your foot, you can lose everything. But at the end of the day, learning to appreciate what your body does for you every day, every single day, your body it digests food for you, you can taste, you can smell. It's all little tiny things that we do take so much for granted that our bodies do for us. So when you learn that I'm not the same, I can't look the same the way I was at 18. My friend, I'm in a happy relationship. I am eating, I am growing, and clearly I'm not missing any meals. So I can't be the same person who I was at 18 and I was struggling to literally have a plate of food on my table. So when you grow, you learn to embrace your space, you learn to embrace yourself, and it's a beautiful place to be. This is my body, my temple. It does so much for me. When you affirm to yourself every day that your body is just not fat and muscle, there's so much. You have nerves, you have everything in between. You learn to appreciate yourself more and more. And again, the fewer things you have to worry about, the better you become at the tasks that actually matter. If you don't have to worry about how you look, you get better at like your job when you show up, or if you are going to the gym or something. By accepting who we are in whatever shape or form, not only increases our self-esteem, but also enhances our mental health, which subsequently improves our quality of life. Okay? Action reaction. I talk about a lot of action reaction here, guys. And I wasn't such a good chemistry student, so see my life. So at the end of the day, do looks really matter? I'll be a liar. I'll be the devil's advocate if I say that looks don't matter. My friend, looks do matter. But at the end of the day, it does take looking deeper into more than someone's look to know who they're all about. So as much as looks do matter, and they do, that's what I'm saying. Every time you walk into a room or you go somewhere, it matters how you present yourself, because first impressions will always precede everything else. If you're walking into a job interview, you're not properly dressed for the job interview, you probably won't get the job. And it's not because you're fat or you're thin or whatever. You have to look good. Sadly, we live in a superficial society, and you have to look good to be treated good. Let me tell, like, you can walk into a restaurant in town, you literally don't have any money, but from how you're dressed, my friends, you're served with like hot towels, mineral water, and you're like, oh, oops, I forgot something in the can. You can literally have a whole free meal because you just look good. You try that when you're just looking personal. You walk into a hotel mpaka unauliza madam, umekuja kudrop ama unakuja kuchukua delivery, like it's a whole thing. So sorry, but we do live in a superficial society, and you have to take all these things in account. The social media predicament also makes it looks like everyone is perfect. No one is perfect. Before you like that photo, remember that person, that babe has chapad face tune. They've done so many things to the body and even to their face and everything. It's so hard to find a real person these days on social media. So do not compare. Again, comparison is a thief of joy. You guys know this by now, my sweet students. Comparison is a thief of joy. So don't look at social media and say, oh, that girl, Kim K, not to pay pressure. The way she looks different every year is just amazing. But I love that for her. If it makes her happy, whom's the man? Also, do keep in mind that looks can be manipulated. I'm not just saying about the face tuning and the editing and all that. I'm saying you can actually make yourself look good by just knowing what works for you. Learn what colors make your eyes pop. Learn what kind of hair makes you look good. What kind of dress shapes your body. Like if you're plastic like me, I can't wear horizontal lines. I have to wear vertical ones because don't make me look a bit slimmer. Horizontal ones will make me look even fatter. I know, like for myself, my legs are not my biggest point, but I can stand my upper body because I got some. So learn to work with what you have and flaunt it. Half the times we feel bad because half the things or 3/4 of the things in our closet do not work for us. You still have a shirt from when you're in Form 2, bro. Right now you're like 30, you're working. What are you doing with that shirt? It doesn't suit your style anymore. Go out and shop for what makes you feel good. And if not, just manipulate the colors, manipulate the moods and all that, and learn how to make it work. Now, talking of manipulation, I would be what? Hey, my brain these days, oh god. Anyway, talking of manipulation, cosmetic procedures such as plastic surgery, BBLs have become very, very common. And for me, my opinion on that is that if it makes you happy, my friend, please do it. Some of us, we are holding ourselves because we don't have the money. But if you can, if there's something, like I'm saying, if something really really bothers you, go and make a difference or fix it. My issue is with people who have a problem but they don't want to fix it. You keep on complaining. But if you have the means, hey my friend, go suck that tummy, lift that ass, lift your boobs, do everything with your hands, your feet. Do what makes you happiest, because at the end of the day we are here for a good time, not the long time, my friend. And at the end of the day we are co-creators with God. He helped us and he will shape us, and he will, if he gave you an idea in your head, please bring it into fruition. Okay, so I don't have an objection with that at all. I don't have an objection. Just do your research. Make sure you have the right professionals, not these quack doctors we have around. Make sure you have you're in the right diet, right mind frame and everything. And you know what is it called? The recovery. Because sometimes the issue is not the procedure, but how you recover afterwards. Okay? So if you're planning to get your BBL, honey, boo boo, tag me, let me see your doctor, let me see you check out. I'm very proud of you. Okay, and lastly, how does your reaction matter? It does hurt when we meet someone and the first thing they notice about you is your weight. Either, hey, nasi umekonda, ama hey, nasi umenona. I know, my friend, I know I'm carrying this body. What do you think I'm doing with it? I know. And at the end of the day, it's okay. And please don't, like, I've personally have started training myself to stop making physical comments on other people's bodies, because you don't know where that person is at. You could be saying, hey, nasi umekonda vizuri, kumbe this person is even battling something like cancer and you have no idea, and they're like, oh my gosh, I wish I wasn't losing as much weight. So we have seen this as a couple of times. You remember that Black Panther guy? Okay, I feel so disrespectful not remembering his name. How he lost all his weight, and people kept on saying this guy is going through this and that, or calling him names, not knowing this person is actually fighting something really serious. So I've seen, someone loses weight drastically or gains weight drastically. We are there making up things. You don't know what people are going through in their day-to-day life. People go through diseases. People go through stressful times. People lose their loved ones. People go through a lot, let me say. And some people just don't like exercising. Some people don't have great genes, and it's okay. If we were all to be made similar, then life would be very boring. God had to make us different so that we can, engage and make more different people. And I like that. So if you want change, please go for it. But don't mock another person for doing the step that you didn't do. Like if someone went for a BBL and you didn't, don't go around saying, oh, that ass is fake. It's not fake. She bought it with her own money and it's in her body. So it's none of your business. In a world where you can be anything, please, my dear, be kind, because we don't know what people are going through, honestly, and it is difficult for everyone. In the end, our bodies do so much for us, and half the time we keep thinking we can do better, and sadly, we don't. So just to wrap this up, I do hope that you're perfect just the way you are. Just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. I know I don't have the best voice, but you get my point, and I will sing anyways. It makes me happy. So, and you don't need to change for nobody. Please, if anyone makes you feel like you have to do this, unless like it's really bettering yourself, but you don't need to change for anyone. You're perfect just the way you are, madam. You're perfect just the way you are, sir. Whether you're short, tall, dark, light, what, you're perfect, and I love you. Okay? Your relationship with your body is and should be one of the best and most important relationships to ever have. Be proud of yourself and move like you own the damn place. Anytime, whether you have money, whether you have nothing, you still have yourself, and that's all that matters. Treat yourself with the compassion and kindness that you freely give to others. So yes, guys, thank you again for joining me. I love you guys so much. Kama kawaida, please subscribe, comment, share, save, and let me hear all you have to say in my DMs, my comments. I'm seeing all of you are engaging this week, and I love y'all. I love y'all. Mwah. So until next time, I am your host, Risha Manita. Mwah. Have a lovely one.